Hello there. Hope you've all been practicing hard and enjoying the songs over the past few weeks. Today we've got another great sounding pop song for you to try out. But first of all, let's quickly just tune up our guitars like usual. So E string, A string, D string, G string, B string, and E string. So the song we're going to try today uses the chords we discussed 2 weeks ago, which was the A minor, the C, the G and the F. It's a great pop song. It's by an American pop band called Maroon 5, and this is their mega hit called Girls Like You. Just to remind how it goes, this is how it sounds.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you. We spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe, and play me close. Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. I spent last night on the last flight to you. I took a whole day up, trying to get way up. Ooh. We spent the daylight trying to make things right between us. But now it's all good, baby. Roll that backward, baby, and let me close. Cause girls like you roll around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you've taken my last time, yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive. Oh, cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah. Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you.
So there you go, that is Maroon 5, Girls Like You. And as I just said, the chords are similar to what we did 2 weeks ago when we learned the C, the G and the A minor and the F. This is how you play them C for 4 beats, G for 4 beats, A minor for 4 beats, and F for 4 beats. Now once again, when I say beats, it's not necessarily 4 strums. In fact, the majority of the song, it's only 1 strum, but you would play that 1 strum as you count up to 4 beats. For example, C will be 1 strum, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. Just a very quick recap over where to put the fingers for those specific chords. The C chord, B string fret 1, D string fret 2, and A string fret 3. Strum from the A string downwards, and that is the C chord. Next is that G chord. Finger 1 fret 2 on the 2nd string, the A string there. Finger 2 goes on the 3rd square on the 3rd fret there on the 1st string called E. You can just, if you're a beginner, play those 2 strings. It sounds really nice. If you want to do the full version of the G, add the 3rd finger right at the bottom of fret 3 on the B string, and then your little finger on the last string on the E string. Now that is the full version of the G. Now the A minor, remember that's the capital A with a little M next to it. It means play the sad version of the A. This is how you play the A minor. Finger 1, fret 1 on the B string. Finger 2, fret 2 on the D string. And then tuck your finger 3 underneath that on the G, also in fret 2. And if you strum from the A string downwards, that's a nice quality sounding A minor. And remember that A minor links nicely actually to the C. If you keep everything where it is except this finger 3, just move this across to fret 3 on the A string, and there's your C chord. Tuck it back into A minor. Just for practice, there's the A minor. Back to the C. Tuck it back into A minor. So that's the A minor right there. Now while we're talking about C, if you can remember back to when we discussed F, how similar it actually looked to C. So here is our C chord. Now all you got to do, finger 1 stays exactly where it is. Finger 2 and finger 3 keep the same shape. They just fall down a string each. So it looks like the same shape, but you've just changed from the A and the D string down a string to the D and the G there. And if you strum from the D string downwards, it sounds really nice. Now I would consider that the beginner stroke intermediate version of the F, because that is actually called F7, but it sounds very, very closely to the F, and it's quite easy to change to and from the A minor and the C, etc, etc. If the more advanced guitarists would like to play the proper bar chord F, remember we discussed bar chords last week here? So bar chords is where you get the finger 1 right across all 6 strings like that. And then finger 3 and finger 4, they both go into the 3rd fret on the A and the D string, and finger 2 goes into fret 2 on the G. And if you strum all 6 strings, you get that nice big beefy F sound, which is quite hard to do. So try your best, pause the video, try and get a quality sound, whichever F you choose there. So that is the pattern. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you are a bass guitar player, just to recap the notes quickly as well, C is fret 3 on the A string, and then G. I will go for the E string G, which is still fret 3. Yep. And then A, you just go back to the A string, open. And then F is on the E string again, fret 1. So I'll quickly recap those again. C, fret 3 on the A string. G, fret 3 again, but on the E string. Then A, you go back to the A string, but no fingers, just open string. And then F is number 1 on the E string. And once again, like the guitars, just pluck one note over those 4 beats and that'll fit great with the song. Now, there's a catchy guitar hook throughout the whole entire song. This kit is mainly for the more advanced guitarists. It's quite a tricky technique to master. It uses the technique of palm muting, which we've discussed briefly over the past few weeks. Palm muting, remember, is where you have the palm of your hand and you place that half on the bridge of the guitar, half on the strings of the guitar, so it's positioned like that. Now when you play the strings, I'm using a plectrum for this. Get that short staccato or that short snappy sort of sound, yeah? So this is how the catchy guitar riff sounds all together. It sounds like this. Which sounds quite exciting and quite complex. So we'll break it down step by step. First of all, this is where you would place the fingers. So it starts on the fret 3 on the A string. Then it goes to fret 5 on the D string. Fret 3 on the D string. Fret 2 on the D string. And then back to where we start on the 3 on the A string. So just play that first. And again, just get used to that. So we'll consider that the first section. Now the next section is very, very similar to that. You play the 3 on the A string, back to the 5 on the D string, but this time you go up to fret 7 on the D string, and then down to fret 2. So it goes like this. And the third and final section sounds like this. 3 again, on the A string, and then the D string, fret 5, fret 3 on the D string, fret 2 on the D string, and then open D string, back to D string number 2, take it off again, back to the 2, and finish where we start on the 3. So I'll play that one again because that's quite a long phrase that. So it's number 3 on the A string, and then the 5 on the D string, then the 3, then the 2, then the open, then the 2, and then the open, and then the 2, finish where we start on the 3. Let's put all that together. So section 1, section 2, and the final third section. Back to beginning. Next section. Last section. Now you'll probably need to pause the video and play that numerous times just to get the flow going nice. When you feel confident with that, put the palm muting technique on top and try and increase the speed fractionally as well. So we get this sort of sound. And if you speed up, so now let's put all that together and let's play the song all the way through. Now feel free to play the chords. Remember, it's just one strum every 4 beats. Feel free to play the bass guitar version. Remember, it's just one pluck every 4 beats. Or if you want to play the advanced version, feel free to give it a go. It's very tricky. Pause the video, practice it lots, and when you get the groove going on that riff, feel free to record yourself playing this all the way through as well. So enjoy playing Maroon 5, Girls Like You.
It's been 24 hours, I need more hours with you. We spent the weekend getting even.
Bass guitar.
Late nights making things right between us. But now it's
C,
all good, babe. What I
G,
thought would, babe. And then we
A,
close.
F. Chords. So C, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 4, F, 2, 4, C, 2, G, 2, 4, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, lead guitar, C, G, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G,
Maybe it's 6:45.
G,
Maybe I'm barely alive.
A minor,
Maybe you're taking much last time. Yeah.
C,
Maybe I know that I'm drunk.
G,
Maybe I know you're the one.
A minor,
Maybe I'm thinking it's better
F,
if you drive.
no pause, and C.
Girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah. Girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah. Girls like you run around with me, do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah.
That's Maroon 5, Girls Like You. I hope you enjoyed playing that through there. That's a great recap over those 4 tricky chords we have learned over the past few weeks, the C, the G, the A minor and the F. It's also a very tricky lead guitar section, so a massive well done to any advanced guitarists who managed to play that all the way through. Next week we shall look at another new song that we'll enjoy playing, a recap over some of the chords and ideas we've discussed over the past 9 other weeks. So I enjoy seeing you all next week. Keep up the great work, keep up the practice, and I look forward to seeing you all digitally next week. So take care and see you then. Bye.